So we said we'll start from this one now, but actually this is very similar to number 6, so you should be able to handle that. First the regression line and then the scatter plot, so we did that all. And the same over here. Okay, let's do this one. This is also similar, but it has some interpretation later. So suppose the professor records the number of days absent and the final grades. Use this data. Okay, number of absences is X and the final grade is Y. Find the least squares line. So let's copy in StatCrunch. And you know the command by now. Stats, regression, simple linear. X variable in X, Y variable in Y. Okay, so we have negative 2.67x plus 85.98. So negative 2.67x plus 85.98. Interpret the slope. So remember we said that slope is the change in y for each additional x. So y here is the grade, so it'd be the change in grade for each additional absence. So since the slope is negative 2.67, so it means that for each additional absence, your grade will drop by 2.67. And probably this grade is in percentage. So for each additional absence, your grade will drop by 2.67%. So interpret the slope indicates the average change in final grade for each additional absence, right? And then interpret the y-intercept. So remember, y-intercept was the y value when x is 0. So in this case, it will be the grade when absences are 0. So this will be the grade of a student with no absences. So average number of no indicates the average no. Okay, indicates the average final grade for a student with no absences. Yeah. Predict the final grade for a student who misses 2 class periods. So now, although we can see the exact value, somebody who misses 2 class periods, but that's on average, it's 77.2. So when they say predict, you don't write it from the data, even if you can. You do it from the equation. So predict means you predict from the regression line. So miss 2 class periods. So in the regression line, you will substitute x equals 2. So I'll get negative 2.67 times 2 plus 85.98. And that's 80.64. So you see, it's a bit different from this 77.2, but pretty close. .64, not comma.